Now then, in the last module, we were able to look at two documents side by side using our view options here and using the button, this one, called View Side by Side. So we looked at how to do that with the synchronous scrolling and so on. Now I told you I'd take this one step further, and I'll do that in this module here. Let's look at, not only look at two documents side by side, but look at what the differences are between two different documents. Now we can do that very quickly, and I'll actually talk about this in a little more detail later on. But for now, just a quick overview of this. You can take any two documents that are very similar without having to go into an elaborate review process. And again, I'll show you the elaborate review process because it's very, very powerful. But for now, just to do this very simply, you can take a document like Sonnet 2 or Sonnet 2A, go to the Review tab of your ribbon here, and now click on this Compare grouping. Let's compare, and then we'll compare again. You get this little drop-down Compare section. So compare, combine multiple versions of a document. So let's compare. We can combine, we can compare. Let's just do this for now. Again, I just want to keep it simple. Compare two versions of a document. Bingo. Click on it, and then here's your original document. So our original will be Sonnet 2. Our revised document will be Sonnet 2A. We'll label changes with, and we can label it with anything we want to. So we'll just keep edit dude here. That's just grabs the name that the product's registered by, and we will click on OK. Before I click on OK, though, I just want to point out these more options here. So you can toggle on and off comments, formatting, case changes, white space, etc., etc. So you can be very granular about what actually gets compared between the two documents. And then also, how are we going to show the changes in the original document, in the revised document, or in a new document? And I'm going to select the new document option here. Again, I'm just going to take the default so that you see what this is all about. So I'm going to click on OK. And now Word is going to create another Word document, a brand new document, but this new document is going to be a hybrid of the two compare documents. So here's what you have in this window. Let me adjust the real estate here by adjusting some of these panes. What you have, let me do this again. You have the original here, Shakespeare's Second Sonnet. You have the revised document here, and then you have the compared document, or really the hybrid of the two, over here. So when you compare this one and this one, here are the changes, and all these changes now are marked. And if there has been an addition, you can see it right here, and then it's over here in this summary section, or the summary pane. So you can either in the compare document now or in this summary pane decide what to do with these revisions. So you can click on it, give it a right click, and accept the insertion, reject the insertion. So you can see this was inserted by Edit Dude now, a revision hyphen by Brian. So that shows up there. It's highlighted. I can say, you know what, let's reject this change. So this is going to be the compare document. I change this as well. So again, the synchronous scrolling works. When 40 winters, I added the word 5 here, as you can see in the revised document, 45 winters. So again, that is something that I can accept. And then thy use proud livery, someone will maybe probably email me and correct me on this correct pronunciation, but I think it's livery. But at any rate, the original says, thy use proud livery, so gaze on now, and then the synonym for that is costume or clothing. So I inserted that. So actually I deleted the word livery and inserted the word costume. So you can see that both of those things are tracked. So that's how you do it. That is just the very simple way. You can say, let's accept that change. And then what you can do is that, of course, you can save this as a brand new document, the compared document. So you can take the two, make a hybrid, say, yeah, I like those changes, don't like those so much, and that's exactly where the document has changed, and then decide what to do with that and save it as a new version. So very powerful, very easy to do, and we'll look at this in more detail a little bit later on.